How's it going, everybody? Ragaroth here. So recently they finally officially showed gameplay of the Winter Soldier in Marvel's Avengers. Now, I know myself kind of included, honestly. Now, I know most people, myself included, don't really play this game too much anymore. I don't exactly hate it like a lot of people do, but I don't exactly love it, and I kind of do throw up in my mouth a little bit when people compare it to Gotham Knights, because I think Gotham Knights is much better, much better. But I do still check out the game from time to time if there's a character I'm interested in that comes out. Like, I was really interested in Black Panther, played the game for a bit. I played a little bit when Spider-Man came out. No offense to Spider-Man, but I get to play as him in a bunch of other games, so, and I honestly didn't really care that much for a female Thor. Not that I don't like her, I just think the roster doesn't really need a character like that so soon. That's more of like if the roster had more of a Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3 size count. But Winter Soldier is a character very near and dear to my heart, more so thanks to the movies. I honestly didn't know him that much beforehand, but I've really grown to like the guy. It is kind of unfortunate that he kind of tends to wind up being DLC in a game that isn't even doing that great, which is really a shame, but hey, it's still cool he's in the game, and I'm looking forward to checking him out. I know there's been a couple trailers. I just wanted the pure combat gameplay trailer. Maybe it'll show some alternate costumes too. So let's check it out. That's funny. That's like a Red Hood move right there. Nice. He looks pretty cool. I just wish he had the mask and the goggles. They never want to give him that anymore, unless he's a bad guy, I guess.
Captain America's faithful sidekick. After he was seemingly killed in the explosion that left Cap frozen in ice, Bucky was resurrected by the shadowy Soviet covert agency Department X. The Soviets gave Bucky a power.
I forgot that's what they were called.
And trained him to be an expert in hand-to-hand combat and marksmanship, unleashing his deadly combination of power
Gun looks pretty
and
good.
precision on the world as the Winter Soldier. Freed from the sway of his captors, the Winter Soldier now relies on his former training to fight for justice. A powerhouse damage dealer, he excels in close-up and personal brawling.
Did he use the shield?
Marksmanship. And his customizable combat kit sets him apart from other heroes, making him a versatile and fresh addition.
Alright, so looks like he's got a knife.
Let's break down what makes Bucky distinct from the rest
Alright,
of the
some of his
Avengers
outfits.
by diving into his unique suite of combat abilities.
I like his default.
Bucky can modify his base abilities.
Okay, cool. That's cool he uses a knife.
Steel-forged tenacity. This is charged by parrying damage, leading to a customizable defensive.
I think he had parries in Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite, if I remember correctly.
Triggers an area of effective damage explosion good for clearing small mobs, with a time-based bonus that gives increased moderate armor and increased melee damage. Winter Soldier has a series of awesome intrinsic attacks, including a light sprint called Glinting Blade, which deals damage with his knife, and heavy sprint Explosive Entrance, a powerful slam that sends enemies flying.
So he's kind of like a mix of Cap, Hulk, and then he's got guns.
With the Below signature air attack, slam into the ground, creating a shockwave that staggers nearby enemies. Send enemies flying with the heavy combo finisher, a metal arm bionic ground pound. Bucky's heavy power attack, Buckshot, can be upgraded to a combination.
I see what they did there.
Gives you access to various modes of his rifle, including fully automatic fire,
nice,
high-powered piercing rounds, and his grenade launcher. Winter Soldier's ranged attack, Suppressive Fire, blasts 3 high-damage rounds. When charged up, he fires a single high-powered round that can pierce armor or even multiple enemies at once. The Winter Soldier
like the Punisher gun in Resident Evil 4.
Bucky calls his support heroic soldier tech nonsense. A remnant of the tech Department X gave him.
That's some nonsense.
Or how it works. Just that the personal stealth field it generates gives him an advantage in a fight.
Okay, so yeah, he's like a mix of Cap, Black Widow, and Hulk. Which is whatever, that makes sense, I guess.
Set a target that drops multiple bombs in succession on the battlefield. And when the battle isn't going your way, it's time to hit the berserk button and unleash the Winter Soldier's room-clearing ultimate heroic protocol override. Perform a bionic slam that stops enemies in their tracks and marks enemies for assassination within a 40-meter range around Bucky. This allows Bucky and his allies to instantly take down enemies without having to stun them. In addition, his melee damage increases and he is granted a new knife light combo attack. The Winter Soldier has arrived and he brings his powerful
looks great
skill set to Marvel's Avengers. Whether you want to pick apart enemies from a distance or jump into the fray and engage in close quarters combat, the Winter Soldier is a master assassin with a customizable combat kit that makes him a versatile and nearly unstoppable addition to the Avengers roster.
Oh,
Your orders
that was sick. I guess that was a takedown move.
Exciting story of vengeance and redemption when Winter Soldier makes his Marvel's Avengers debut in patch 2.7, available on November 29.
Okay, that's this week. This week coming up. Okay. You know, it's funny because I think, yeah, he actually, I believe, when's the first day of winter? Hold on. I'm pretty sure it's November 21st, but... Oh, okay, never mind. December 21st. Really? I always thought November came sooner. I meant winter came sooner. But no, he looks pretty awesome. I mean, I know it's like, yeah, it's another character without superpowers, but I think as far as characters without superpowers go, Winter Soldier is probably one of the coolest ones. And again, he isn't a character that is really playable in that many like console games that aren't like Lego games or anything like that. So I might honestly treat this game as a Winter Soldier and Black Panther game in all honesty. And it's if anything, Winter Soldier is a little more exciting for me at least than Black Panther, just because again, Black Panther is a character we get to see a lot more frequently. Though, funnily enough, Black Panther was also a DLC character in Marvel's Capcom Infinite. Jeez, but that aside, no, he looks really cool, and I think what I can appreciate about him in this versus Red Hood and Gotham Knights, because they get compared a lot, admittedly, is I think Winter Soldier isn't really limited by anything. Like, they don't really have the whole no-kill thing established in at least the Avengers game. I know the Avengers themselves are kind of more fast and loose with that than, like, say, Batman is. So I like that Winter Soldier can kind of just go balls to the wall with everything. I mean, I know it is cool they gave Red Hood the Mystic stuff, but it is a shame, like, you know, Winter Soldier can use his knife. Red Hood is known for using a knife, and he doesn't really use any blades or anything like that, or no assault rifles, things like that. So it is cool that I feel like Winter Soldier is less restrained. That's not to say that's not to say that I'm gonna like playing as him more than I like playing as Red Hood and Gotham Knights, mind you. I just like that his abilities or powers, whatever you want to call them, aren't restricted by, I guess, the narrative of that game. So yeah, that's what I'll say. So yeah, I'm looking forward to checking them out. I honestly don't know how much, I'm going to be honest, like, I don't really know how much it's going to really get me playing the game more, but I'm definitely going to check him out, no question about that, because he is one of my favorite kind of, at least non-powered Marvel characters. So yeah, oh, I forgot to wear my Winter Soldier shirt for the video. Damn. Oh well. Well, let me know what you guys think in the comments below. I know this isn't a really popular game, and I know I really don't talk about it on my channel that much. I just kind of talk about some things when they come up and they're interesting. But let me know what you guys think about Winter Soldier in this game. You know, if you like them, dislike them, or you just don't really care because you're not really into the game anymore, if you ever were. But I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. Like the video if you like it. Dislike if you dislike it. If you like this video and some of my others, definitely consider subscribing to the channel. It would really help the channel out a lot. But thank you so much for checking out the video, and as I always say, another time, another place. Keep being awesome.